So as a user, so I'm just trying to like kind of break this down a little bit for the people listening, because I think that data ownership is not really a topic that people typically cover
Yeah.
often. So maybe we could start by going into the basics of it and like how it works right now, some of the issues with it, and then we could go into the more advanced topics.
Yeah, that sounds great. So basically like right now in our day to day, you all know there are, for example, a lot of loyalty programs. Like so myself is in Canada right now, so I'm enrolled in, let's say, Aeroplan, Air Miles, and a lot of others. And you know how those loyalty program works is that they will actually collect your user data. Like for example, when you go shopping, your shopping list is being recorded, and then based on your demographic data, and they will be able to distribute to some unknown marketers, which you had zero control over it. You have no idea once they collect those data where you will be shared to, and who has access and to what degree. So the reason that we start to talk about this data ownership is really we can utilize technology in a different ways that you can actually gain back control of your personal information. So imagine if one day let you go to the airport, you're trying to check in. Right now, you know you have to bring your passport, you have to bring your visa. But imagine if one day you just need to provide a verifiable credential to prove that you are really who you are. I prove myself really is carrier. I don't need to bring the ID. Now you don't need to bring the passport anymore. When I, let's say, go to the banks trying to open an account, I don't need to take out my driver's license anymore. So that's why this technology is fascinating and why we are working on this right now.
Nice. So do you think that kind of aligns with the decentralized identity narrative a bit?
Yes, for sure. When it comes to decentralized identity in this space, there are already a lot of technologies over there. It's been around for so many years, and the reason is difficult for people to understand is possible because it was still in the early stage. That's why we are here to try to make things more close to people's day-to-day life. So you'll be able to enjoy using that and enjoy the benefit while not actually have to worry about the technology side of things.
Right. And how far away do you think we are from that world where we have a decentralized identity or that identity that can be used universally?
Yeah. So I would say that the technology is already there right now. The key issue here in the industry is really comes down to the user adoptions. Because for example, initially you actually try to backtrack a little bit to explain what data ownership really means and why it matters to people. And because the concept itself might be foreign to people, like imagine we are all so used to how the world works today right now, and we are talking to shift it entirely. So it was quite similar when blockchain first came in like a decade ago. Like it went from centralized to decentralized. It's a total mindset shift. So it might be difficult for people to understand. That's why it might take more time for the actual user adoption.
Okay, that makes sense.